Welcome to GWT Sunday Night Training. My name is Annie Liriga. I am a shareholder and diplomat with Global Wealth Trade Corporation, and I am your host also tonight's training webinar. Tonight you will learn how to do different types of branding parties to get your share of the multi-billion home branding party industry using our stunning POSH line. And your trainer will be no one else than my dear friend and business partner, our home branding party queen and GWT Ambassador, Jenett Beaver. But before I give it to Jenett, let me tell you a little bit about Jenett, because I'm sure there is lots of new people who maybe don't know Jenett yet. Well, Jenett comes from traditional business background. She used to have her own handbag business. And it is not surprise actually that we met at the trade show. She was there with her handbag business and we were there with GWT. It was actually one of the first trade shows GWT attended. Well, she came to our booth. She fell in love with our product line, even if that time we didn't have our gorgeous Fairy and Fairy Mosh line. Nevertheless, the product was still beautiful. She filled the ballot. I pulled her name off from the hat. She came to redeem her product, what she won, and let's say that the rest is the history. She became the business partner. Her business actually has grown now into more than 70 countries with over 6,000 members, and she's also ambassador in the company. And of course, one of her favorite ways to promote her business is through the home branding parties. She has actually become quite expert on this field. So please everyone, make sure you have your pen and paper ready to take lots of notes. The training will be recorded and the recording will be posted on GWT YouTube site, but that's going to take a little time. So make sure you take lots of notes. I am absolutely convinced that it's going to be one of the best trainings you're ever going to hear. So without the further ado, Jenett, the floor is all yours.
Thank you so much, Annalie. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. I am so excited to share with you the at-home branding party. Well, it says fairy style, but now we have POSH, so POSH is style. Let's see now. Sorry, just gonna do my slides. Okay, so Annalie mentioned that I love promoting my business through at-home branding party. I truly believe, for me personally, the way for me to make my million is through at-home branding party. I've studied a lot of different companies. I've done a lot of branding party, and for me, because I don't have an experience in network marketing, this is actually my very first company, but I'm very passionate about the products, our compensation, and I truly believe that this is the best business anywhere in the world. And the good thing about our company is that we have two divisions. We have the direct sales division, so for people who wanted to, participate into that, that's great. I mean, I love direct sales, the residual income. But of course, we are the only company that offers both direct sales and at-home branding party. You see, the top 7 companies in home shows, they produce in excess of $30 billion per year. But only 3 of those companies actually sells jewelry. And even that, they're producing almost $3 billion per year. So I don't know about you, but for me, I want to have a piece of that billion-dollar industries. So why we're different is that GWT at-home branding parties, it's unique, it's innovative, it's quality, and it's self-duplicating. And that's what we want, right? And like I said, I mean, they may start as a host, and then it become a luxury consultant to do parties for you, and then it turns out to be a great networker. So you really never know. So there's different ways to do branding party, and for me, I love branding party because, again, look at it. It's fun, it's easy, it's simple, profitable, and duplicative. It's very, very important to have theme for your parties. So these are just some of the examples that I've used in the past when I invite people, or when I put them in the flyers. A theme is always a great way, right? It's always more fun. So Shopaholic, I use that a lot. Girls' Day Night Out, Wine and Cheese is very, very popular. Style Your Life, girls just want to have fun. Mother and Daughter Shopping Spree Day. Branding Party, of course, Glitz and Glam. Grand Opening, it's the best way to invite people. LCs that are brand new and you wanted to start doing branding party, your very first branding party should be a grand opening party. Because I came from traditional business background, and when I open up my stores, I have a grand opening sales. And people come everywhere, and the stores was packed. So you wanted to introduce your business. This is your business. You entered into a new venture, into new business. So you wanted to announce it to the whole world that you're having a grand opening party. I've done this a lot every Friday. It's a Fashion Friday. It's very catchy, and it's very fun. I've also used Fabulous Party. Mother and Daughter Pamper Party, Jack and Jill is very popular if you wanted to invite not just ladies, if you want to invite their spouse, or like guys who's having barbecue party. So you wanted to have a theme like a Jack and Jill. And of course, brand new POSH by Fairy Party. It's all about POSH. So there's different ways to do branding parties. So mobile party. I like mobile party, and actually, I'm going to start doing this starting Monday, tomorrow. I'm going to actually put an ad on Kijiji, a newspaper. I'm actually hiring students, moms, salespeople, or if you love sales, or you have a lot of time, you can do this yourself. You can start your mobile business. It's a mobile party business. You can do this anywhere. You can do it at schools, offices, coffee shops, restaurants, churches, community centers. So you can do this mobile party everywhere. What you need to do is you need to have a briefcase or a carry-all bag, and you wanted to put in all your branding party supplies, which I will show you later what to put in there. And so what you need to do is you need to go to these different places. It's very, very popular, like offices. What I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to hire a whole bunch of students, a whole bunch of moms and business people. And what they need to do is they're going to book a party, like a boardroom, or I'm going to contact offices, during lunch hours, right? Like most companies, they have this lunch room. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to bring in your mobile home branding kits, and you will set up into the boardroom or their cafeterias, and then in an hour you can make instant profit, instant sales. So I love the mobile party because, like I say, you can do this anywhere, and you go to these all different places and you set it up for home show, like I said, during their lunch break. Or a lot of big offices in downtown Toronto or wherever you are, they may have like a really nice reception or lobby. Ask them if you can set up a table and you can display your products. A lot of people also, they do this at the hospitals. I've actually, when I used to do my handbag business, I've asked so many times from different hospitals to set up my products. So I'm going to start doing that too. So you can go to different hospitals. They usually have this area where you can set up your table and you can display our beautiful products, and you can do your mobile branding party through that too. So again, online branding party is another way. I am so excited about the online branding party. As you know, a lot of business, if you're not online, you are not benefiting or capitalizing on a huge market. And a lot of people nowadays, they're very busy in their lifestyles. So there's no time anymore to go to the malls or to go shopping. Like, who wants to have a hassle of fighting over a parking lot and walking and, so what you can do is you can start your online branding party. It's so easy, and let me tell you, you can have an online branding party anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. The beauty about GWT, the beauty about our company is that we drop ship anywhere in the world. You don't even have to touch the products. The company will deliver it directly to your customers. But of course, there's many ways that you can do the online branding party. So online branding party, what you need to do is you need to register your e-host as a VIP preferred customer, or you need to create a VIP account. So how you will do that is you will log into your back office, go to My Team tab, click on Add Member, and then choose the Sign Up, and then you choose the Preferred Customer. So it's free, so it doesn't cost anything. And then you click to continue and register, and make sure though, if you were going to create the VIP account, to remember the username and password, because you're going to need that username and password. So what you need to do is that you need to invite your e-host to submit to you all the names and email address of everyone she or he wants to invite. So on that list, you're going to create an email template or email invitation, and you will put all the guests on that email, and you are going to be giving them the invitation, and on that invitation you're going to put the username and the password of where they're going to be, and of course your website. So you're going to give them your retail website, you're going to give them the username and the password, and then when they order the product, then they enter it through that username and password. So they don't have to create their own account. If they want, they can create their own account. That way they have a record, you'll have a record of their contact information, and also it can go shipped out to them directly. So what you need to do is you need to give them, again, the link to your website. So your online party is active 7 days. So you're just going to make sure that, you tell them, okay, it's for 7 days. I mean, they can order after the 7 days, it's fine, but you want to create the urgency. You wanted to make sure that, that you're creating that urgency for them to order right away. So you want to give a deadline. I mean, they can order later on. That's fine, too. I mean, that's just more sales for you. But, again, you're creating an urgency, so you want it to be, just say this is active for 7 days. And then make sure that you specify the date that the guest can place an order. For example, well, I have here November 18th till November 25th. So that's the 7 days period that they can browse your website and place an order. And then you can invite more guests. So let's say your e-host submitted 20 names. She can add more names within that 7-day period. So when you can invite more guests, of course, you wanted to send out the reminder invitations while the party is active. So just continuously within the 7 days. It's very, very important to put this on your invitation, because privacy is very, very important. And a lot of people are actually very strict on the privacy. So what you wanted to do is that you wanted to put in there that you have to let the guests know, of course, that we respect their privacy and that will not send additional email unless granted permission from your guests. So they will not be getting any junk mail or anything from that. But you may want it to also include in your email that they can actually sign up as a VIP customers if they wanted to receive your promotional monthly newsletter, right? Or monthly discount. I like to give out monthly discounts. So when you email blast your email template or promotion monthly, then you may want it to say ask for permission to send them more of the monthly newsletter. After the 7 days, After the 7 days, check your eHost account. So the account that you created, go in there and check how much orders you gathered from that party, because that will determine how much free jewelry your host is entitled to receive. So the rewards, right? You wanted to make sure that how much did the host made within that 7-day period. So when you do the online branding party, you can give discounts to people. You can either have the free shipping or a discount code. Discount code is anywhere from 5 to 15%. So if, for example, you wanted to use the free shipping, you wanted to make sure that when you give out the free shipping, that you know exactly your LC position. For example, if you're silver or plankton, gold, or diamond, because that will determine your retail profit. So that's why big advantages for diamonds. One of the biggest advantages of diamonds is that you get 100% of the retail profit. So if you are silver, of course, is 70%. So you wanted to determine your free shipping, or the free shipping that you're going to give out is a certain dollar value. Because like I said, the silver is only getting 60% retail profit, but diamonds get 100% retail profit. So the free shipping actually does not come from the company. So I wanted to be clear on that. You will be the one shouldering the free shipping. That will come out towards your retail profit. So that's why I said you better make sure that you know what is the dollar value when you give out the free shipping. For example, free shipping on orders over $250, right? So that way you have your profits even though they deduct the free shipping. Or you can create a code. So instead of free shipping, what you can do is you can create a code. That code is anywhere from 5 to 15%. So when they place an order at the checkout, they have a gift certificate, they have a code where they entered, and the percentage will get automatically deducted, and that's how they will pay. So the free shipping code is free ship, and then the code is you have to generate the code. So how to create a discount code? So you will log into your back office, and under product galleries tab, you choose the home party order. And then you create a home party code generator. You will enter the number of credit card orders. So if you don't know, because it's an online branding party, so you don't really know how many people are going to be ordering. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to just put in, let's say, 20 orders or 10 orders, right? It's how many emails or contact info your hostess gave you. So let's say, for example, 20 orders, and then select the discounts, 5, 10, 15%. I like to do the 15%. Like I said, I'm diamond, so I can give out 15%. So make sure that you calculate your retail profit before you give out these discounts, because silver, plankton, gold is different percentage than diamonds. So diamonds is the only one that you get 100% retail profit. So once you generate the code, you will include that code into your email so that they know that they're getting a discount when they place an order through your online branding party. So home branding party, this is now the home show. So this is going to people's home, or this is conducting home shows at your home. So we've created, Sanas created a new GWT at-home branding party, and of course I've helped, and also Angel and Daisy and Sarah, and this is an amazing branding party manual. If you haven't picked up yours yet, go to the promo site and buy your at-home branding party, because you're going to use this every single time you're doing your home show. It's very, very important. There's a lot of tips that's in here, and also It will tell you what you need to conduct an amazing home show, from calling your guests to booking the party, before, during, after the party, what to do. And of course, the games I'm going to be mentioning later on, they're also all in this manual. So you have to refer to this home show manual constantly, every single time you do a home show. So it's very, very important to own one of these, or if you have a team, to pick up, a home show manual for your team. So it's very, very, again, important to have this home show manual, because everything that you need to know, it's all here. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Tip: you need to have a branding party kit. I have it, and it's amazing, because when you want to do the home show, you just carry it with you. If you want to do the mobile branding party, it's very, very important for you to have this. It's amazing because it's all in one place, right? And you can just go anywhere. Leave it in your car, so that you can always be ready. Like I said, there's that mobile branding party, so anywhere you go, anywhere you are, you're ready all the time, even if you just do it at a coffee shop or restaurant, like I said. So this is just my little tip to you guys, what to put into your branding party kit. So you're going to need a bag or a rolling briefcase. It's easier to have a rolling briefcase or a suitcase, so that you have it all one, everything is all in one bag. So you're going to need your fairy and POSH products, lookbooks, of course, the new POSH brochures, lots and lots of order forms, pens, price lists, glamour packs, accolades magazines, if you have preferred magazines, the Viva magazine, the magazines with Oprah, all the magazines that we have, all our accolades magazines, gift certificates, carry a lot of gift certificates, the trifold brochures. That is also included in your home show manual. This is actually a great way for people that are interested in finding out about your business. The trifold brochure, it actually tells you all about the business side. And then invitations is also included in the home show manual kit. Applications, always be ready. Be ready at all times. So always carry applications with you, because you never know who might be interested after the branding party, who might be interested in joining your business. And of course, mirror, you wanted to bring in mirror. So if you wanted to add in more stuff in there, feel free to do that. But this is just like my little tip to all of you, what to include into your branding party kit. So how to set up your party. I do it differently. You see, there's different ways that you can do the home show. But for me, it works best this way. But I'm not suggesting that, you do this if you don't want to do this. But this is just the way I do the branding party. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 2 tables. One is for the refreshments, and one is for your product display. If you have a little apartment, like a bachelor apartment, because I've done also home shows where it's a tiny place, so you may not have 2 tables. You can't fit in 2 tables. But what you're going to do is you're going to put the refreshments in the kitchen. So just leave the refreshments in the kitchen. Don't combine them into one table. Don't put the food with your product display. It's never a good idea. So just leave the refreshments in the kitchen, and then place the tablecloth and lights on the table, but leave it empty. Don't put any products whatsoever. If you have mannequins, of course you want to put in the mannequins, but just leave it empty. I'm going to tell you why. I find that in the past, where we used to do the home shows, we used to display the products on the table. And then guests will come in, and then you know, and then they're going to be like looking at all the products, and they start asking you the prices. They're like, how much is this? How much is this? And then you start looking into the price list, and then you give them the price, and what happens is that they're going to think, if it's not in their budget because they pick the most expensive one because, you know, they have an expensive taste, then all of a sudden they're thinking right away, oh, it's very expensive, I'm not going to order. So the whole time they're at your party, guess what? They're blocking it already in their mind that they're not going to be buying from you. They're already thinking of excuses of what to tell you for them not to buy a product. So that's why for me, I don't really put the products yet, because there's also other reasons why. I will tell you later. So that's why I started not putting the products yet on the table. And that will also create curiosity, because they're attending this branding party and all of a sudden they're like, where's the products, right? So just leave it empty, and then again, you need mannequins. If you have mannequins, just put them on display, but don't put the products. And then you need a registration table. You can print out actually a registration form, I believe, in the back office. If not, you can create your own. You just need name of the guest, their phone number, and email address, because that also become your leads, and that also become, you're going to use that for your, you know, for follow-up, good customer service, right? A good business always think about good customer service. So I will tell you a little bit about that later. And then you need a computer station. So again, if you have a computer, if you have a laptop or tablet, you wanted to set it up so that they're ready to order, or if they want to see more products, because let's face it, we have thousands and thousands and thousands of products. It's impossible for us to have it all, right? I mean, you can if you want to, but why carry it all? That's the beauty about having your own online store. So you wanted to make sure that, you know, people are aware that we have thousands and thousands of products they can choose from, and you need to be showcasing that. So at the day of your event, the party ideally is 2 to 3 hours maximum. Should not be longer than that. A real home show is 2 to 3 hours. But we do have some home shows that they are combining it with birthday parties or anniversary or, you know, other occasions. Then, you know, it can go over 3 hours. But ideally, the whole thing from the setup to games to ordering should be 2 to 3 hours maximum. So arrive at least an hour and a half to help the host set up for the party. You need a light refreshment. So I know a lot of, some people, they tend to overdo it, where they prepare a whole bunch of foods. It's great. I mean, I love to go to parties like that, but the thing is, it's not duplicated, right? It's not duplicatable. So if it doesn't duplicate, what happens, right? It slows down your business. So you wanted to make sure that it's duplicated. So light refreshments, so some drinks and munchies, light finger foods. But if you're having a wine and cheese party, then of course you're going to have wine, you're going to have cheese, you're going to have crackers. So again, light refreshments. And then as your guests come in, you will greet your guests and ask your guests to register. Name tag is optional, but it's great to have name tags, especially if you have a lot of friends that they don't know each other and you wanted to invite them. So you wanted to create that warm atmosphere, and so that, you know, they'll remember each other's names. So, you know, prepare name tags and write down their name. There's actually a game using a name tag. Is a really, really great icebreaker. So they will write their name and like a destination place. It's really great, because as they start talking, they're like, oh, why did you choose Hawaii? Or have you been to Hawaii? You know, it just creates that warm atmosphere. Plus, it's great for building trust. And then show them, after they register, show them the refreshment table. And then again, our business is all about like and trust. So build the like and trust. and then the host, so I ask the host to ask all the guests to get their food and have a seat. And then during that time, you're going to introduce yourself. So it should be short introductions. Don't make it like a big presentation. Just a short introduction about yourself, how long you've been in the business. If it's your first time, it's great to say, I'm so excited. This is my designer company, and this is my first branding party. This is my grand opening party, you know, and then brief introduction about your company, so about your designer brand. So again, it's not a presentation, so please don't make it too long. Just a brief introduction about yourself, the company, and the product. So things you need for the games. So this is now for the games that I'm going to mention to you. I love playing games in my branding party because it's a great way to break ice, especially, like I said, if you're invited a lot of guests that don't know each other. And also because when you go to somebody else's home, let's say you met somebody that wanted to host a party for you. So when you go to their home and they invited their friends, you don't know the people, right? So you don't want it to be, you don't feel so awkward and shy and embarrassed. So I find that playing games, it really breaks the ice. And also they're having fun, and when they're having fun, guess what? They wanted to also host a party, and they're going to want it to buy products. So what you will need for your games is the home show manual. Like I said earlier, you need to have this home show manual because the games, they're actually here in the manual. And you need the GWT Play Money. I will explain to you why later. So that GWT Play Money is also included into your home show kit, and you can buy extra Play Money also in our promo site. You need raffle tickets. You need prices. A lot of people have asked me, so what kind of prices do I need to prepare? You don't really need expensive prices. You can go to thrifty store. You can go to dollar store. Dollar store now, believe it or not, have a lot of amazing items that you can purchase, and you know, you can use that for your prices. So ideally, if you have 5 guests, you will need 2 prices. If you have 10 guests, you will need 3 to 5 prices. If you have more than 10 guests, then it's better to prepare 5 to 8 prices. And then for the auction game, we need 1 price, and the price for the auction should be higher value. Because what you wanted to do is you want them to, you know, to want it to bid, right? And if you're doing the home show with different LCs, a lot of people, that's what they do. I've done it, you know, with my team. We host a party. So what you wanted to do is that you wanted to order the heart pendant that was featured at the show The View, because that has meaning, right? Like you can tell them, they'll be so proud to own that, because imagine that particular pendant was actually featured at the show, like The View. Imagine that. So they wanted to bid on that one. So if you have a lot of LCs, or if you have a big party, you may want to invest into that. And never give out the prices until the end of your party, because you want your guests to stay throughout your party. So you don't want them, you know, as soon as they receive the prize, they leave right away. No. So make sure that you tell them, keep your tickets. You know, we're going to do the draw at the end of the party. So this is the first game that I play at my party. Why do I play the slogan game? Well, the slogan trivia game is actually a great way to promote your business, because we're a designer company. We're not just another MLM company that sells juice and shakes and vitamins or you know, like telephones and stuff like that. We're a designer company. We're doing our huge global branding campaign. So you wanted to make sure that you're doing your branding in your own way. That's why we call it branding party, right? So other companies, a lot of big companies, they're being identified through their slogan. So I will actually help your guests become familiar with our designer brands, Fairy, Fairy Mosh, and POSH by Fairy. This game will actually, you know, like I said, as soon as they hear that slogan, they know right away what that brand, what that company name. So, because again, we're doing our branding global campaigns, so we too have our own slogan. So you wanted to incorporate the slogans into this game, because guess what? Even if they don't know about our slogan yet, it's better, because when people make mistakes and they know the answer, or you know, guess what? That will even stay in their brain much longer or permanently, right? Because people, you know, people learn from their mistakes. So don't be shy to mention your slogan, because that's the only way that they're going to know about your designer brand. So here are some of the examples. But there's a whole bunch here in the home show manual. Like I said, there's a list of different slogans here. You just have to read it out. So the first one, just do it. Obviously, everybody knows that. Well, you know, should know that. It's Nike. Eat fresh, of course, is Subway. And then you throw in there design, function, exclusivity. And everybody will like, what is that? What is that? And then just give like a few seconds, you know, like 5-10 seconds rule, and just say it's Fairy. So make sure to remember that designer brand, Fairy. That's one of our designer brands. So Fairy. So design, function, exclusivity is what? And then they'll say Fairy, okay? So again, like I said, there's a whole bunch here. So every single time your guests guess the right answer, you will give them the raffle. You will give them a raffle ticket. So the more raffle tickets they collect, the better it is for them. The better chances of, you know, winning the prize, right? So this is the first game. The second game, I like to call it the Fairy game. This is a Q&A game. It's actually great way of finding out who will be interested in hosting a party and who will be interested in becoming a new LC. This is where you can scan the room of the people you wanted to talk to about the party or about the business. So for me, it's really a great way to throw out the information about our company. You see, what happened is that when you do a presentation, when you give out you know, information to people, only 10% retain in their brain. You know, it's like a word comes from one ear and goes out to another ear. But if they actually ask you a question, guess what? They want to know the answer, and that answers remain in their head, in their brain. So that is the purpose of this game. Again, the purpose of this game is not for you to throw out a lot of information. Let them ask you the questions and know the answers. So that's the purpose of this game. It's finding out and giving information this way. It's, again, it's fun, it's interactive, and you'll see why. So your guests will ask you any questions about your products, your company, your brand, and you have to answer that question. So as you answer their questions and they hear the word Fairy or Fairy Mosh, your guest will have to yell out Fairy. And whomever says it first will get a ticket. So for example, and the example is also here in the home show manual. Your guest, so to give an incentive to the first person that will ask a question, just say, I will give to the first person who asks a question 2 tickets. So then, you know, they'll raise their hands and then they'll ask your question. So, for example, what other products do you offer aside from jewelry? So then you're going to answer that. So you're going to say, well, our company, we offer a wide variety of luxury, affordable designer products aside from Fairy Silver. So then they'll yell Fairy. And then you say we also have a Fairy handbag. We have a Fairy timepieces, Fairy shields, Fairy tungsten. We have Fairy belts, Fairy gloves, you know. So every single time you answer questions or you give an answer, always throw in their fairy. And when you say like that, you will hear them nonstop yelling fairy. And it's so fun because I'm telling you, they're like fighting to win, right? So they're like yelling, fairy, fairy, fairy. And guess what? As they yelled out your brand, that will retain in their brain. So your brand is going to stay with them forever or for a very long time. So that's the purpose of this game. That's why I love it, because we're doing our branding campaign. And honestly, try it. If you haven't tried it, you're going to love it. Your guests are going to love it. It's so much fun. Even if they ask me a question and then you know that, oh, the answer does not really pertaining, or, you know, there's no way you're going to mention fairy. At the end of it, guess what I say to them? By the way, I love our brand fairy. And then they yell it out fairy. So again, make sure that you will always mention fairy and fairy mosh. So auction game is the other games that we played. And I love the auction game because if you're shy, if you don't like sales, and if you don't want asking people for sale, guess what? The auction game is the best way for you to ask for sales and ask for bookings, because it eliminates that pressure of, you know, of forcing them to buy, right? So that's why you need that GWT play money. You're going to need it into this game. So what you want to do is you're going to present them that beautiful piece that you have for auction. So you're going to say, this is a piece at the end of the day that you get a chance to auction. So you're going to give them $100 for attending the party, $200 for bringing a friend, $100 for placing an order today, $200 for order over $40, and then $200 for paying the orders today, and $200 for booking a party. But I like to give more incentive, so I will say $500 for booking a party, and $300 more if your booking is within the 2 weeks, and then $500 for requesting information about your business or how to become a luxury consultant. So as you explain this game, this rule, what you want to do is you wanted to give out the money as, you know, so you give out $100 for everyone to attending, or you can do that at the end towards the auction so that they don't lose the money. So this is, after you read that out, then we go out to the presentations of the product. So remember I said earlier to leave the table empty, don't put any product display. It's because of this method I do. This is the way I do a branding party, through a demo style. Shopping channel is huge in jewelry sales. Probably about 90% or maybe 80% of our products, it's in jewelry. And our sales alone in jewelry is millions. We had a one-day event where our upsell alone is $1 million. So why is it so important to do a demo style? A lot of other MLM companies, a lot of infomercial, a lot of home shopping networks, the way they present the products is through a demonstration, right? I'm sure you've been to a mall where you see a guy or a woman demoing a product, because when you demo products, it becomes more personalized and you're describing that product. So for me, I love to do a demo style as opposed to just displaying the products. Like I said, you know, displaying the products right away, they'll ask you about the prices. They'll block in their mind right away, oh, I can't afford that. So for me, I like the demo style because you're giving them information that they may not know or they may not see. You know, like for example, for POSH, especially our POSH line. So when they look at it, they may not think that it's good on them, or you know, that they can't wear it. Or if you have a guest that just loves to wear jeans and white shirts, and you know they don't really tend to dress up, then they may say that, oh, those pieces are only for, you know, like for people who love to dress up. it's not true, because I've proven it, where I only wear a white shirt and a jeans, and it looks so fabulous once I put on my POSH product. So that's why I like to do the demo style. So the way I do it is that you will ask volunteers, 2 to 3 guests, depending on how many guests you have. Choose guests that are wearing different outfits. So ones are wearing casual, ones are wearing more of like a business attire or a party attire, right? Because you wanted to make sure, you wanted to show them the versatility of our pieces, that they can wear this line no matter what they're wearing. If you also have a guest that you know, the very, you know, those cranky people, like the people that sourpuss, I guess, people that are not like very negative, you may want to call that person, you know, at the front. And let me tell you, they will loosen up, guarantee, because I've tried that. And the pieces that I put on with that person, she actually bought them and more. So, you know, so again, choose volunteers. Let them try on the product. So you're going to put on the POSH or, you know, the product on them and have them do the mini fashion show, right? Just say, go do your catwalk. So, you know, it's just for fun, right? So, and then show them how you can actually incorporate different pieces to get different looks every time. So layering is another way that I do the product demo. Let's say I put one piece of POSH and then I'll add another one. So it's layering. And, you know, and then so each piece you'll try it on to this guest, whatever outfit they're wearing, and then you know, let them do the catwalk, and they'll see how this piece is so versatile, that they can wear this no matter what clothing line they're wearing. And upsell, upsell, upsell. Very, very important to upsell your product. So when they buy the necklace, offer them the earrings or the bracelet. Or if they buy that particular necklace, just say, you see this other necklace, you can actually layer it with that necklace and look and get a different look. So upsell, upsell, upsell. That's the way you're going to get more retail sales. You need to, don't be afraid to do to offer an upsell, right? And then after they tried it on, so let's say you put on that necklace, what you want to do is you want to place, so you'll take it off from them, so you'll put it onto the mannequin. So now you're displaying it. So if you have a lot of pieces, you don't have to actually demo the whole thing, because it's going to take you 5 hours. It's going to take you hours and hours. So what you wanted to do is just pick a few items that you think, you know, it's great for demonstration and for layering, and then you showcase that to people. So then after you showcase it to them, you display it one at a time onto the mannequin. And then the rest, just put them all up on display. And then after that, then you tell them, okay, now feel free to come and look at our product and try it on. So now at that point, you're going to give them the order forms and pens. So that, and the POSH catalog and the lookbook. So at that time is when they're going to be placing the orders, and that's the time they are going to be, you know, trying on your product. So again, I love the demo style because it's a way of, you know, getting personal or giving them your personal touch. It's kind of like you're their personal style, well, you know, like shopper or a stylist, right? So they feel that you're giving them a valuable advice. So, I mean, if you wanted to do the product display, by all means, you can do that. So this is just a sample of the pieces that I do layering. So this black necklace, I can layer it with this other necklace, and it will give you a totally different look. or you can wear them separately. And so it's kind of like having 3 looks, right? And, you know, it's also a great way to upsell. And then you can upsell them with this earring. So just say, you know, okay, that particular necklace is good with these earrings or this. And, you know, that way, again, upselling and more retail sales for you. And then sets, right? So what you wanted to do is you wanted to put on a set on them so that they know that, you know, they can get this complete looks by picking up this set. So there's a lot of sets. If you go over through the lookbook, you'll see many sets in here that you can offer your customers. So POSH by Fairy, it's all about fashion, right? So POSH, that's why we call this passion for fashion. So POSH is all about fashion, and it's easy to put together an easy, breezy, effortless look just by adding fresh new accessories. So whether you're wearing white shirt and jeans, like I said earlier, or that beautiful black dress, or any business attire, or if you just got married or whatever, you may want it to, you know, on your honeymoon, just put on that beautiful lingerie and throw in there a beautiful POSH, you know, or fairy piece. Let me tell you, that's amazing. So again, whatever outfit or attire you wanted to wear, our POSH lines will actually give a new look. You will always have a new look with whatever attire you're wearing. So POSH is very affordable. It's really, really affordable because I've seen other companies with you know, with the fashion jewelries, and our prices are very, very affordable and competitive. So it's anywhere from $18 to no more than $83. And it's very fashionable, and it's all season. So it's not just, you know, you're just going to wear this summer. You can wear, it can take you. You can wear this even fall or winter, right? So it's it's for all seasons. And then it's versatile pieces. Like I said, you can mix and match. You can, these are like just a suggestion. You can actually pair cool mint or a turquoise with neutrals or burnt orange. We have that beautiful orange and gold with soft gray, or nude with the shades of vintage gold for an instant update. Right away, you will look different. Your wardrobe will look different. And a lot of people have actually asked if our POSH is hypoallergenic. It's actually nickel-free. A lot of people, most people, they're allergic to, it's the nickel that they're allergic to. So it's nickel-free, so therefore it's hypoallergenic, but not 100% because you will still have probably about 10%. No matter what they wear, they will always get that reaction to metals. So a lot of people, even though it's nickel-free, they still get that reaction. But it is nickel-free, so it's hypoallergenic to majority of the people. And it's for any age group. So it doesn't have to be for, you know, younger people or middle-aged people. It's for any age group. That's the beauty about our POSH line. So we have 2 services. Well, I have 2 services that I offer every single home branding party. First one is the email template. This email template, so you will explain this to people. So again, before you end your party, once they place the order, once they give out to you the order form, for those people, this is great for those people that didn't place the order or that are thinking about it, or they can say, I can't afford it. What I tell them is that, by the way, we offer 2 services. The first one is the email template. This, I wanted to collect your wish list. So this is a great way also to offer them a constant good customer service. Because when your customers are happy, that means more retail sales for you. And not only more retail sales, you're going to have a loyal customers that's going to come back over and over and over. So what you want to do is that we have an email template where I can send out our monthly email promotions with discounts, with specials every single month. Or you can do it every week. So you're going to want their wish list, and then you can tell them we can also send out email template every occasion. So birthday, anniversary, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Valentine's Day, any occasions that you wanted to celebrate, right? So let's say, for example, it's their anniversary. What you wanted to do is that you're going to go to the customer's wish list, and you're going to send the email template to their spouse. And you tell them this is what she or he wants for Valentine's Day or for your anniversary. It's a great, great way for follow-up sales. So the next service that we offer is the VIP Preferred Program or layaway. So these are now for people that didn't buy that day, but they really, really love all your products, right? But maybe money is very tight at that moment. So what you want to do is that, great news, we actually have our layaway program. So it's a monthly layaway options of $35, $75, or $150. And every month that gets deducted from your credit card. And once you have enough money and you can afford those pieces, then you can now buy it. And the great news about that, guess what? That volume flows up to you. So that is like commissionable volume, right? So of course, commissionable volume equals cycles. So it's a great way. Don't ever, ever end a party without offering these two services, especially the VIP Preferred Layaway Program. It's a great way for you to create the volume. It's a great way for your customers to do the layaway. So this is just some of my marketing ideas for you. So this is the template I use for invitations and also for flyers. So just want to have fun, or this one, Fairy Fashion in a Bag. And then this is my logo for my company, Boutique to You. And then this is just example of invitation. So you're invited to an exclusive viewing of the hottest designer brand as seen on Celebrities. You and your friends are invited to experience Fairy designer lines, and you can add in there too the POSH line, POSH by Fairy, the world's fastest growing luxury brand as seen on Celebrities. I look forward to showing you our latest collections. I'm so excited to invite you to the grand opening. Here now is the grand opening invitation. To the grand opening of my business featuring the hottest designer brand as seen on Celebrities. I look forward to showing you our latest collection, grand opening special, 10% off. You notice that in all my invitations, in all my flyers, I always add as seen on Celebrities, because people will always want to copy celebrities. People will always want to buy what celebrities are wearing. That's why you see a lot of designer brands, they get celebrities to endorse their products. So make sure you always include as seen on Celebrities. And then Shopaholic Party, so this is an invitation. So you may want to place an ad so that you can get more people to host a party for you. So this is just a sample ad that I use when I place an ad to get the hostess. So get free designer jewelry as seen on Celebrities just by hosting branding party. Leave the rest to us. Do you love party, fun, prizes, and free stuff? Host a branding party or a home, mobile, or online branding party. Leave the rest to us. And this is the recent flyers that I've created. So calling all men and women, Shopaholic Fashionista, and then, or you simply just want to have fun. And then there's the place, the time, and the date. And so, you know, so you can hand it out to people, or you can post it anywhere. And of course, you can get this from our email template. And drop cards. I have this Play Money that I use. I printed this out. This is like my drop card to use to generate leads, and also I use this for my auction game. And then you may want it to also leave a ballot box and ballots in all these places, just so for you to get more leads, more people interested in hosting a parties for you. So spas and salons, you know, bridal boutiques, restaurants, daycares, hospitals, dry cleaning places, doctor's office, dentals, plastic surgery is very, very, you know, fun place to put in. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people that have money, right? That's why they're there, because they have money. And it's a long wait, believe me. Well, I've never been there, but, you know, it's a long wait, I can imagine. I mean, if they're doing a procedure to their clients. So it's a great way for them to look and browse through your catalogs and also fill out a ballot. And also mechanic area is really a great way. So, you know, so that's all for me. I hope that I've shared a lot of great information for your branding party, and I hope that, you know, you'll start doing it, because you want to be able to capitalize on that $30 billion industry, right? And like I said earlier, amazing GWT company where we offer two divisions. One is your direct sales, and another one is the home party division. So it's fun, it's profitable, it's easy, it's duplicative, and it's simple. So thank you so much, everyone, and I'll pass the call to Annalie.
Thank you so much, Jenett. What a wonderful training. Well, I really have to say, if anybody from now on is going to ever mention, I don't know how to run my branding parties, I don't know how to sell, I don't know how to do this and that, well, none of you have any more excuses. Everything was laid out on you, right, black and white here. So I hope you all took lots of notes. And like I said, as far as I know, this webinar training is recorded, so hopefully it will be out on the GWT YouTube channel very, very soon. Now let's see if we have any comments or questions here. Jenett, can you log me into this, because for some reason I cannot see any questions. Jenett, are you there?
Yes, Annalie. Let's see, maybe Sherry can read out the questions.
Yes, Annalie, if you can see the left column, there is a drop box, there's a question mark there. Can you see it?
I can see, but I can't see the question.
When you click on it, there are a lot of comments and questions coming through.
I'm trying to open it. Okay, now we got it here. Okay, let me see if I can get it bigger.
Yeah,
okay.
you can enlarge it and drag the box.
Okay, I have Leyland Figuera asking, explain why do we have to bring a mirror? Okay, Jenett, I could answer it, but go ahead.
A lot of people, mirror is very, very important, because they want to look how they look into that pieces. So believe me, if you done a party without a mirror, they will ask you, is there a mirror here? They will ask you for the mirror. So be prepared. So always have a mirror so that they can see how they look into that pieces. And then you can even, while they're putting it on, you can even, you know, if they're not thinking of, well, we can't really have them try on earrings because it's for hygienic reasons. So what you can do is, in front of the mirror, you can kind of like just put it closer to their ears, and then they can see how they look into, you know, the earring. So very, very important to have mirrors, because you want them to see how they look into those pieces. And when they look good, guess what? They will buy it.
Absolutely. Instead of like sending them to wherever you have your house mirror, it's good to have in handy right close to the jewelry table. Now, Dunstan DeMille says, amazing. Dunstan DeMille also says, very informative. Oh, absolutely. Errol Trevor, Jenett, this training kept me thinking all the way how easy our business really is. Jenett, you rock this training. Thank you for this. We all need to remember our product is easy to talk about. Again, thanks Errol and the team. Renee Dawson, very good presentation. Where can we get copies of your invitation sample? Jenett, do you have answer for that? Where they can get copies?
I will post it on to the GWT family file, I guess. It's going to be
Facebook
yeah,
page, yeah?
Yeah, GWT
Okay.
family Facebook page.
That's where you can get it. Leyland Figueira, excellent training, Jenett. Lisa Mesgarlo, great training, well done, great sales techniques. I took tons of notes. Sibel Sanak, if a person hosts a party, what is the benefit to them? If the person hosts a party, what is the benefit to them? Jenett, you want to answer that?
Yes, so we actually have, Sanas came out with this really nice hostess gift. It's a tray for all your jewelry, so you can purchase that from the product demo, product promo site, or you can give out a free jewelry. So of course, nobody's going to host a party for you if there's nothing, for them. So what you wanted to offer is you wanted to offer them. That's why one of my ads, I put it in there, do you want free jewelry, right? So again, depending on your position, like let's say silver, diamonds, whatever, like you will determine what the percentage of sales you're actually willing to give to your hostess. So they will get a free jewelry, and they can also, you can buy that hostess gift, and you can give them to them as a gift. So it's a great way to, again, give them the incentive to host a party for you. So either give them a free jewelry, percentage of the total retail sales, and also that hostess gift.
Great, thank you. Terrace Ellis, excellent training as usual, Jenett. Thank you so much for your generosity. Barbara Malkan, wonderful party training and coverage, Jenett. We definitely found that the, oops, and I don't see there. Okay. We definitely found that the demo makes a huge difference. Ladies saw that pieces looked great on them, and they wouldn't have thought so at all before. Absolutely. Debbie Taylor, very incredible training, Jenett. Thank you so much. And Barbara Morgan says one more time, customer had a question about whether the jewel tarnishes or discolors. Didn't think so, since not actually silver. Any further comments? Do you have any comments on that, Jenett?
Yes. So POSH, remember, POSH is a fashion jewelry. So depending on your body chemistry, people that sweat a lot or people that has high acidity, the pieces will tarnish. And because remember, POSH line again is a fashion jewelry. It's not our fairy line. So just like any other fashion jewelry, it will tarnish. It depends again of how long it will last, depending on your body chemistry. So don't, just like fairy pieces, don't spray perfumes, don't wet it, and when you know that it's summertime, especially now it's hot, what you may want it to do is that, let's say for example you're going to a party, don't put it on yet until you're right there before you actually enter into the party, like in your car. So you'll put it on. That way it just makes it, you'll keep it longer. So just like our fairy pieces, you know, take care of it. It's not indestructible, so it's a day-to-day jewelry, it's a fashion jewelry, so it will tarnish. It depends on, again, how you take care of it and your body chemistry.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jenett. Jasmine Jabazi, thank you so much for this amazing training. Is this information available in the home branding kit? Jenett, you want to answer?
The games, they are included in the home branding party kit. That's why I encourage and highly recommend to everyone to pick up this home show kit. Not only all the information is there when it comes to hosting your party or conducting a home show party, but also the play money is there, and the trifold recruiting brochure is also there, and invitations. But the demo type it's not there, because that's from my experience, and also the invitations are not there. But other than that, you really need to buy this home branding party kit.
Absolutely. It's a must-have tool if you're planning to run the home branding parties. Lara Desir, is there any way that all LCs can be emailed this training? Jenett?
It will be available at the GWT family Facebook site. So I'm sure every LC is, members of that Facebook page.
Right, yeah, and I believe like it is recorded also, right, Jenett?
I believe Sherry hopefully recorded it.
Yeah, so if it is recorded, then it will be posted on the GWT YouTube site. So just keep your eye on that. Okay, Harriet Hurtold. Wonderful training, Ambassador Jenett. We enjoyed it very much. Great info and new ideas to work with our branding party. Caribbean Regional Office. Great. Marcia Alexander, you just opened my mind to some great ideas. Absolutely. Jenett is great mind opener. Cheryl Olson, I love your mobile idea. I already started going into homes with my POSH. Customer tried on, was so excited, getting orders right on the spot. Great, you see, it works. And one more time from Cheryl, the POSH product, does it include the tax in the POSH catalog? I don't think so, but Jenett?
No, just like every other retail stores, every other product in Canada, you have to pay the tax. So the brochures the prices on the brochures does not include the tax. But what you may want it to do, like I said, for people to buy products from you, what you can do when you're doing a party, tax-free when you place the order today at the party, or when you do the online branding party, what you can offer is the 5, 10, or 15% discounts, the free shipping, or if you're doing it within Canada, tax-free. So you can offer those to your customers, but like I said, that you will have to carry the cost of that, because that's the incentive you're giving to the guests. So the tax is not included in the prices.
Yeah, like on our rest of the products. And Kihuat, well done, and your sharing is informative. So that was the last comment or question I can see on my page here. So I believe that's it. So Jenett, thanks again for a wonderful and very, very informative training and information. And like I said, nobody should really have any kind of problems anymore running successful home branding parties. And there were lots of people on the call, so it's great. It is summertime, but if you logged in, that shows that you are building your business and you're trying to get better and you're trying to get more information. And this was definitely very well put together information for you. So thank you so much, Jenett. And thank you so much, everybody attending the webinar, and see you next week.
Thank you, Annalie. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you, Jenett. Great training. I loved it.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night, everyone.